The news for Marvel only continues to get worse, especially for their upcoming film, The Marvels, which is the stunning and brave and cringily feminist sequel to Captain Marvel. This film is going to be a complete and total disaster for Marvel, as we are getting some new reports in today that show that this is a large and looming storm cloud of doom that is approaching on the horizon for Marvel and Disney. And today we have a lot of very bad news for Disney that is coming in. Disney's The Marvels tracking for lowest pre-sales in years. This is absolutely horrific and just completely not the news at all that Disney needed for their films, especially for the direction they continue to go in, where everything is continuing to have a downhill trend for Disney. Report Brie Larson's The Marvels now tracking for atrocious 45 to 50 million opening weekend. This is absolutely pathetic. A new report details that Brie Larson's upcoming film, The Marvels, is now tracking for an atrocious 45 to 50 million opening weekend. You remember when Marvel used to actually make films that people wanted to go see? Remember those days? Those used to be the good old days, didn't they? But now, basically, Marvel has no interest in that. They don't want to actually create the things that people will go in droves to theaters to see. They are not in that business anymore. They have completely embraced the woke agenda to create the MCU. This new report comes from The World of Real's Jordan Rumi, who claims some analysts had originally believed that a 55 to 75 million domestic debut would occur for the Marvels, but I'm being told that the latest internal numbers actually point to a 45 to 50 million three-day opening. And as you can probably predict already, the second weekend is going to be a complete drop-off from this. This is kind of the trend that we have seen with Marvel and with Disney recently, where the opening weekend will do decently well, usually, and then the second weekend is just a complete and total flop in the box office. But now we're at a point where not even the opening weekends are looking good for some of Marvel's and Disney's projects. So the Marvel's director, Nia DaCosta, reportedly left the film's production during post-production. So in all of the bad news of everything that is going on with the Marvels and with Marvel in general, we are now having some people who are abandoning ship because of how atrocious things are. The Marvel's director, Nia DaCosta, reportedly left the film in the middle of post-production to go work on our Tessa Thompson vehicle, Hedda. Imagine just being at a point where you are finding that there is more worth and more success for yourself going to work on some random film with Tessa Thompson than there is working on a Marvel project. Do you remember when people used to be just biting at the bit, just clawing to try to be involved in a Marvel project? That reputation has completely been destroyed now. It is absolutely hilarious to see how people don't really have that high of a regard for Marvel anymore. This latest information comes from Variety's Tatiana Segal, who detailed eyebrows were raised again when DaCosta began working on another film while The Marvels was still in post-production. The filmmaker moved to London earlier this year to begin prepping for her Tessa Thompson drama, Hedda. A source informed Segal, if you are directing a $250 million movie, it's kind of weird for the director to leave for a few months to go. But this is just the perfect summary of what kind of a state Marvel is in right now. DaCosta previously informed Vanity Fair that she had moved on from Marvel Studios back in September. It was really great to play in this world and to be part of building this big world, but it made me just want to build my own world more. Yikes. Yikes. So with all of that being said, let me know what you think about the complete disaster that Marvel is in right now. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.